Whoa! Hello, Morning Rush regulars. What a weekend, huh, Kelly?
Yeah, it was quite the action-packed weekend for all of us.
Man, we had the big. Well, last night the Carrie Underwood show. Man, it's just, and then the great Gamecock game. I just keep thinking about great things that happened over the weekend. It was great.
It was almost a perfect weekend with Clemson if they had lost. It would have been a perfect weekend. Missed it by 1 point.
The only thing that happened this morning, we started, and for those of you who get up real early, now we go live at 5:15. Sunday morning, I wake up, and I've had this awful dream. It was about working with these two guys. Tumbleweed wasn't helping. Kelly was in his office doing some social media tweeting. We had dead air. I was very frustrated. I woke up. I'm thinking about work. I look at the clock. It's 5:15. I'm like, what? I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late for our brand new first live break at 5:15 in the morning. So I'm scurrying around, grabbing a shirt and a baseball cap on. The cat's meowing because it wants to be fed. I kicked it against the wall. Sally came out of her bedroom. What's going on over here? I said, I'm late for work. And then it dawned on me. You haven't been to church yet. It was Sunday. It was not Monday morning.
Did you apologize to the cat?
I did. And I fed the cat. I checked on the cat. The cat's okay. But just know, I was none too happy with you guys.
All right.
Took me most of the day and a church service to get over you and forgive you. So now we're going to talk about tomorrow's show today, which I now know today is Monday, so tomorrow's Tuesday. So I'll be sure and be on time.
Well, you mentioned
Watch me oversleep now.
You mentioned the cat, and now we've got the creator of the Labradoodle dog saying he regrets creating this breed.
One of America's most beloved dogs, the Labradoodle. Who doesn't like a Labradoodle? They make such great social media shots.
He says that it's like a Frankenstein.
What?
Yeah.
That's an expensive dog.
Yeah, I realize what I've done. I've created a monster. We need to do something about this breed. We need to control it.
Okay.
He says they're out of control. Labradoodles are the worst breed in the world, according to the creator of the Labradoodle.
He was going to recall your Labradoodle and put it down.
If he could, he would.
He would.
He would if he
That's what
could.
I'm saying. Wait a minute.
But is the Labradoodle the worst breed? I mean, what is the worst breed? Some people say Pit Bull, but other people say Pit Bulls are the best breed. They're the most loyal. Just had a great story about an 8-month-old Pit Bull that saved 2 young boys down in Florida by taking on a coral snake. Thing got bit 4 times. 4 times. He would not stop attacking that snake to get rid of it, to help those boys get away. And the dog is dead now, but they said that he knew what he was doing, and he gave his life to save the humans.
I knew immediately when you said worst breed. Automatically snapped in my mind.
What is it?
Should I say on the video?
Sure, why not?
Chihuahuas. Mexican hairless little yapping things. You're a half step away from a rodent. That's the worst breed ever.
You know what? When they send us the Chihuahuas, they're not sending us their best.
They only send us the yappers. And look what they do. They steal the food out of the cat's dish.
That's right.
Thieves.
That's right. So we'll talk about dog breeds tomorrow morning, 7:15. Dog breeds that you do not like for whatever reason. Could be little Chihuahuas. Could be the Labradoodles. Could be Pit Bulls. Whatever. Mm-hmm. We'll get into that. But first, I want to let people know that we have the answer up for the Morning Rush nearly impossible trivia question.
Yes.
Tomorrow morning at 6:30. This is for 4th row seats to see Tracy Lawrence.
This is Country Christmas at the at Township Auditorium, December the 5th.
That's
right. So if you want to win those tickets on the 4th row tomorrow morning, that'll be at 6:30.
Maybe you can get into Tumbleweed's very special box. Apparently Tumbleweed has a box at the township that I'm not aware of. He sits there.
I know his signature's in the back of the stage right under Jerry Seinfeld. So if you've ever been backstage and you know the Wall of Fame, Tumbleweed signed.
Did you sign the wall, Tumbleweed?
Under Jerry Seinfeld.
Did they know you were doing that, or you just went up there and just signed?
No, he just did it.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, right under Jerry Seinfeld.
Anyway, the question is going to be, and Jonathon already knows the answer, and he was disgusted. What is a traditional Christmas dinner in Portugal? Yeah, in Portugal. Now here, obviously, you start thinking about probably turkey, possibly ham, something like that. Over there,
well, this menu would test my Christian faith. I'm not sure I could be a Christian if I had to sit down.
They love to boil everything.
They do.
Boiled cod, boiled cabbage, boiled potatoes, boiled onions with boiled eggs, and chickpeas.
Chickpeas.
I don't know where the chickpeas came
For a little
from.
crunch, you need a chickpea. But I think if you boil them, then don't you take the crunch out of them? Then you get like little balls of humus.
It didn't say boiled
Humus balls.
chickpeas. It just, humus balls. This is a very
Humus balls. Now that says Merry Christmas. And where again? Portugal?
Portugal. Now you have the answer there. So tomorrow morning at about 6:30, we're going to ask what is a traditional Christmas dinner in Portugal, and the winner gets the 2 tickets to the 4th row for the Tracy Lawrence Christmas show.
That's when you get to
Coming
hear
to
your
town.
drunk uncle yell, "Get up! Get your hands off my humus balls!" Hey, what about Caitlyn Jenner? Are we going to call her out, or we should encourage this? She went down to the big wedding down in Bluffton.
What am I going to call her out for?
She was.
Was she not invited?
Well, she's going to be invited back to the bowling alley. I can tell you that. She was bowling in a yellow miniskirt.
Okay.
Is that a good look?
Now, if you're asking me to critique anyone's fashion, I'm not
Okay.
really eligible to do that. But so I didn't know that Caitlyn Jenner was that close with who's she close with?
I don't know. I guess the
Justin Bieber?
Isn't everybody close to the Biebs?
We didn't get the call.
I didn't get the call.
Yeah, we were talking about that this morning. Justin Bieber rented out a big place down there in Bluffton and took over the whole hotel. And apparently, either Sunday, today,
Yeah.
or tomorrow, because those are the 3 days he's rented it out for. No other guests are allowed in the hotel other than his own personal guests. They're going to have a recommitment ceremony to his wife Haley.
Speaking of marriage and the fallout, I think that we should have a law written for any couple that gets a divorce. Once you settle your divorce, there should be a gag order
Okay.
on ever speaking about your marriage or anything that happened during your marriage.
Why is that?
Well, you know, Demi Moore called out Ashton Kutcher.
You got a whole big book about 15 years in hell.
I know. See, now there's no reason for that, and when I read that, I'm like, man, if I ever divorce Sally, which would be never, she would have to leave me. But if I ever divorce Sally, I don't want to read anything that she wrote about me.
Well, Ashton doesn't have to read the book.
He's
Just
got
knows
an
what's
answer
out
for
there.
it.
No. I understand that, what's her name? Miley or Mila
Mila.
Kunis or whatever is very upset about the book. But, I think also that not only does it serve as a profit-making, opportunity for Demi Moore, but it also allows for her to have a cathartic experience. Kind of
this is for
reliving it.
closure.
Yeah, and not only that, but it could help somebody who's living in a marriage that everybody thinks is great.
Okay.
And they read about, Demi Moore's experiences, and they say, wow, Demi, it looked like it was a great marriage, but it was really hell on earth, according to Demi Moore.
I'm just saying I would like to see somebody petition all judges put a gag order on everyone involved after any divorce. We don't need to read and hear about all that.
I think Jonathan's biggest concern in life is embarrassment. Is that not true? Pride and embarrassment are the two
Well, I know
things.
pride is my biggest sin, and I've yet to figure out what the hell I'm proud of. That's my biggest problem is I want to be prideful, but I have nothing to be proud of, other than being a Southerner. There you go.
Born here by grace of God.
And I got one other question. Should we all follow Eddie Murphy's advice and just apologize? That way we wipe the slate clean?
Yes.
So if you like me have ever said anything that now would be politically incorrect, if I just say, something, I apologize for everything I've said in my past that you may have been offended by, I think that's probably pretty good words of wisdom from Eddie Murphy.
Now, does that come right on up to like yesterday, or
Absolutely.
For Eddie Murphy? I mean, the movie came out in like '97 or something like that. It was a
Yeah.
long time ago. I remember that. But like for me, I became a Christian when I was 36, and so I said anything I did or said before I was 36, it's not who I am anymore. Now, things that I've done since I was 36, I know I've offended people, and I know I've fallen short and all those types of things. So
Yeah.
I apologize for those things. But the ones pre 36, that guy was a disaster. But that's also where the good stories come from. People nobody likes my stories after I was 36, but the stories that I have before I was 36,
Very
they
true.
love those stories.
Very true. That's very true. His pre-36 stories are great.
Yeah, put everybody to sleep after that.
Yeah, since then, not so much.
Did
But
you
I think I'm just going to apologize right now for everything I said up until yesterday, because not everybody's Christian, Kelly.
That's
They
right.
won't let you off the hook just because you claim to be a Christian,
No.
and they don't know. Are you a baby Christian?
Mhm.
What kind of Christian are you? So everything I said up until a few minutes ago is water under the bridge.
Let it go.
I can't help you with that.
What about the idea that the OK hand signal, and I am doing it for the
Oh my
camera
God! Stop!
right now.
Put that hand down.
Tumbleweed, you can see this. We've written a story about it that the Anti-Defamation League says that the OK symbol is now a white supremacist signal, and you can't do this anymore. I mean, it's supposed to mean this. These three fingers represent the W, and then this with your wrist makes a P, so it stands for white power, is what they're saying.
Wow.
You're
reading a lot into that.
I mean, I don't even know how we got OK out of it, to be honest with you.
I don't either.
But that's what it was for 100+ years or whatever. But now it's gone. According to the Anti-Defamation League, that is gone. Apparently, a guy named Brenton Tarrant is the guy who flashed the OK symbol as a white power sign when he walked into the courtroom in Christchurch, New Zealand, after killing 51 people in mosques. And he's the one who made it officially. This is now white power. How'd this guy get that kind of control?
Who gave him that authority?
That's what I'm saying. You're some one nut job down there in New Zealand. You can't take this from us.
Oh, he just did. It's gone.
Why are we surrendering it?
Oh, I almost did it. I almost did it. Keep your hands in your pockets, unless you want to get in big trouble. Why are we letting this happen? This, like I said the other day, I got to get a copy of the updated dictionary. Words change meanings all the time, and here we are. Now we got symbols changing meanings. So,
is there anything that you used to use as a kid that no longer is acceptable today as an adult? Like just hand signs, words, just sayings. I'm trying to think of anything that we've lost that.
So
I'm still hanging on to that, by the way. That is still. I'm going to say, if Buckwheat can do it, I can do it.
I'm not going there. I'm not saying it. He tried to trick me into it because he knew automatically I'd have a response to that. I don't. Changing the topic.
All right. Well, those are all the subjects we got for tomorrow's show.
Buckwheat.
Oh,
dancing on the edge over there. Dancing on the edge. We still dance on the edge tomorrow morning live on the Morning Rush. Now beginning at 5:30. So chime in even earlier.
Oh, I thought it was 5:15.
5:15. I know I'm going to end up oversleeping tomorrow, and I'll be here at 5:30. Watch this happen. It'll be Tumbleweed and Kelly at 5:15, and I'll be coming down. No, I'm not speeding to work. I wouldn't do that.
Of course not.
So, all right, 5:15 tomorrow morning, 978 WCOS. That's the number you chime in. That's the number you use to win your tickets for tomorrow morning at 6:30. And you can always reach out to us on social media, Facebook and Twitter. All right, Tumbleweed, thank you. Smash that button.